So now our other two order of operations. So again, parentheses first, and I have some here. So the 4 plus 5. We're going to do that first. And since there's an exponent outside, I'm going to copy the parentheses. It's always a fair game, fair step to keep writing your parentheses. Always practice safe math. Parentheses are the condom of mathematics. So safe math. Keep things wrapped. Wrap them when you need to. Insert some other horrible joke here. So the 4 plus 5 inside is 9. Worst 9 ever. Okay. So we have now 9 in parentheses, a squared on the outside, divided by 3. So positive 9 squared is going to be 81. So that is our next step, is doing that exponent. Now I said it like that, positive 9 squared, because if the thing in the parentheses gave us a negative number, that negative number would be squared because that occurred inside the parentheses. So that's where having those parentheses is critically important, especially on a calculator. All right, now we just have 81 divided by 3, which will be 27. All right, so not too bad. Now, part of what I'm getting at is this. There's two ways to type these things and the way the calculator will interpret those two ways you type it. So if I'm typing -2 squared in the parentheses, that means -2 times -2. And so I would get +4. However, if I write this, and this is like the quintessential math teacher writing a dict question, like this is the first one. The negative is not inside parentheses here, so that negative is treated as subtraction, or it can be thought of as -1 times 2 squared, but that square only applies to the 2. So what we're going to get from this, or what we're supposed to get, is -4. Now, just written like that, it's very easy to confuse one for the other. I get students who make both mistakes all the time. What I find students don't make the mistake on is when it's part of a larger problem. It doesn't tend to happen as often, but it still can. So just be aware, if the negative is inside parentheses, then we're going to square it. If it's not, then whatever our result is will just be negative or be subtracted, depending on the writing. So that's just our little plug for common mistake. And now, and much crazier, ooh, we have brackets. Ooh. All right, and parentheses. Oh, all right, -2 dot bracket 16, old school division, parenthesis 8 minus 4, close parentheses squared, close bracket squared. So our innermost parentheses are that 8 minus 4. So I'm going to recopy everything else, even though it will take forever. I'll use my parentheses just to be safe. 4. There's the squared, close the bracket squared. Okay. So our next order, -2 times, so I've got my brackets, so we'll focus there. 16, old school division, 4 squared. Before I worry about the division, I need to handle that squared. So it'll be 4 squared. So we know 4 squared is 16. Now I'm going to recopy everything else. Now our next order is, we still have brackets. Brackets are another type of parentheses, so we still need to finish inside there first. 16 divided by 16 is 1. That is still in brackets, still squared, and still with the -2 times up front. All right, now I've got -2 times 1 squared. I've still got an exponent inside the brackets. Like I recopied them, but it's just a single number. So there's nothing inside the brackets. Now I can move to that exponent. So 1 squared is 1. So we have -2 times 1. That's our last step. So we are going to get -2. So a whole lot of work for -2. Let's just kind of look back and appreciate that craziness. Okay, as you can see at the bottom, we're going to do combining like terms next. I'm going to flip that to another video to try to keep these videos short for y'all.